We're still staying on the arrest of CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele. Well, reactions continue to pour in, with Nigerians expressing satisfaction with the arrest of the suspended governor, Mr. Emefiele, and they want the federal government to come up with new economic policies that would improve the living standards of Nigerians.
This is the Lafia Modern Market, bubbling with economic activities as buying and selling between petty traders and customers has returned to normalcy. The Naira redesign policy of the Central Bank of Nigeria had posed a huge threat to the continuous existence of these small-scale businesses. This policy was a brainchild of the suspended CBN Governor, Godwin Emefiele, and posed a huge threat to national security, which is one of the many reasons why it's being investigated. Mama Esther Obu is a 70-year-old petty trader at the modern market. She recounts how the Naira redesign policy affected her source of livelihood.
My life is not good that time. Come, I know the same market. I know the same money, buy food where I go eat. I stay for hungry. My children stay for hungry.
Just like the former, so is the story of Doka Sata and Ilya Sudan Ladi, who are also petty traders at the same markets. For them, the policy of the CBN brought about a drastic drop in their businesses.
That cashless of 18 that time, as if I said 3 cartons, I will thank my God because money no day.
I so far in that situation. Not only me, all of the business people that work in Nigeria have suffered at that time.
Ezekiel Daniel is a sales representative with an agro firm. He narrates the challenges he encountered while the policy held sway.
I was not happy at that time because the business, I cannot even sell. I cannot sell because people become cashless, you understand?
They commend the suspension of the former CBN governor and wants him to be thoroughly investigated.
I'm very, very happy of what our new president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I'm happy for what he did for the suspension of the CBN governor.
I'm happy small. Are they happy small?
Why?
And they say, may God touch it, our mind, make it take care of Nigeria well.
Artisans, petty traders, and other residents of Lafia Metropolis are delighted with the suspension and commencement of investigation of the former CBN governor. They appeal to the federal government to come up with economic policies that would improve the living standard of Nigerians. Godwin Emefiele, TBC News, Lafia.
The suspended CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele assumed office in 2014 after succeeding Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, who was equally suspended from office under controversial circumstances by the then President Goodluck Jonathan a few months before the expiration of his tenure. Until his appointment as Central Bank Governor, Mr. Emefiele was the Group Managing Director of Zenith Bank PLC. Since assuming office in 2014, Godwin Emefiele has faced criticisms among Nigerians due to his management of the economy, his involvement in partisan politics, and the CBN's controversial policies, especially the redesigned Naira notes and the cashless policy prior to the 2023 general election. On Friday night, the news of Emefiele's suspension by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu took over the airwaves. Some residents of Gusau and Zamfara State say the suspension is long overdue, as some of the CBN's policy under his watch crashed a lot of businesses.
During that period, there was no old notes. In fact, it affected business because there was no cash to do your business with.
Cashless policy was a very useless policy. Up to now, I'm yet to see any positive impact of that policy. Why it was introduced, the purpose, up to now I've not seen anything. The disadvantage, the havoc the policy brought to businesses was enormous. We are yet to recover from it.
The policy that affected my business is the new Naira note and the cashless policy. It negatively affected my business, to be frank.
They also commend President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for suspending Mr. Emefiele to allow for investigations.
His suspension is timely and it's a welcome development. Let him go and answer whatsoever charges has been laid against him.
When you are being accused of a particular thing, you need to be investigated to prove whether if that thing that you are accused of is right
or wrong? He should have been suspended earlier before now. From the time he indicated his interest to participate in politics, sitting in his position as the governor of the CBN, while he has, a political agenda. You are all aware that he has vied for the position of the president, directly or indirectly. It is rather late. And now that he has been suspended by the president, it is at the right time.
The suspension of the CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele is sequel to the ongoing investigation of his office and the planned reform in the economic's financial sector. Theophilus Darufai, TVC